Hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 virtual Aaron Cohn Middle School Award Ceremony. My name is Haley Hurd, and I'm a current 8th grader here at Aaron Cohn. My time here at Aaron Cohn has been amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. There are so many opportunities available here, not only in academics, but also in sports. This year especially, I've noticed just how amazing all of our teachers and staff are. They have worked so hard throughout this difficult time to make sure that every student's had an amazing school year. They have been so supportive, helpful, and understanding in Zoom and in person. They have made this year so fun in every way imaginable. They found ways to make 100-minute Zoom classes turn into interesting and interactive lessons that get all of us up and moving. I don't know how 3 years has gone by so fast, but they were unforgettable. If I could say one thing to the upcoming 7th and 8th graders, I would say that time flies by so fast, so enjoy it, because you can never get it back. Your life as a bulldog will be amazing, just enjoy every moment. As I transition into high school, I'm thinking about all the memories I've made at this school, and there are so many. Whether they were winning the city championship in cross country or stressing with your friends about exams, they're all good memories, and I won't ever forget them. Before I wrap up this speech, I would like to give a special thank you to all my teachers and coaches here at Aaron Cohn. I wouldn't be half the person I am right now without them. I also wanted to thank all of the friends I have made throughout the 3 years here. I still can't get my head around the fact that I have less than a week here at Aaron Cohn. I'm enjoying every second because these are the moments that I'll remember forever. Good luck to all the rising freshmen as well as all the rising 7th and 8th graders. Goodbye, Aaron Cohn, and thank you so much for an amazing 3 years. They were unforgettable.
Thank you, Haley. Again, we'd like to welcome you to the 2020-2021 Aaron Cohn Awards Night presentation. Tonight we will honor hundreds of students with plaques, trophies, medals, and certificates. The plaques and trophies are provided by Columbus Trophy and Screen Printing. Thank you to Columbus Trophy for your support in helping us recognize these wonderful students tonight. We would also like to recognize Dr. David and Jane Colbers for representing the family of Judge Aaron Cohn and for their continued support of our students in this wonderful school named in honor of Judge Aaron Cohn. Lastly, I want to recognize and thank our PTO and our partners in education that have supported us throughout this year. Our PTO President, Mrs. Gina Todd, with Pratt Whitney, Miriam Williams, and Mrs. Orlissa Woods, with Liberty Mutual, Mrs. Athena Hughes, with Chick-fil-A Midland, Mrs. Jonkita Mosby, with Midland United Methodist Church, Mrs. Nancy Hicks, and with American Legion Post 333, Mr. Willie Luke Jones. We sincerely thank you for your ongoing support of our students and our staff. Parents and students, I assure you we will make a mistake or two tonight. So if we mispronounce a name, if we have a misspelling, or if something is missed, please accept my sincerest apology up front and let us know as quickly as possible so we can correct it immediately. This, as always, will be an exciting and eventful evening, and we are pleased to have you all tune in to celebrate these wonderful students and their achievements. Up first, we have our Class Citizenship Award. Each ILT teacher selects a student who exemplifies good citizenship. The following students earned their class's Outstanding Citizenship Award. For Dr. Anders, Rondasia Bailey. For Coach Derek Branch, Journey Butler. For Coach Carissa Branch, Jay Sean McCollum. For Mrs. Brown, Timothy Franklin. For Mrs. Cook, Jordan Wilson. For Mrs. Cooper, Olivia Bruton. For Mrs. Cox, Emilia Evans. For Mrs. Cudd, Emma Mathis. For Mrs. Deal, Troa Connors. For Mrs. Feinstock, Jacayla Coleman. For Mr. Fuller, Anna Gammon. For Mrs. Harrison, Taylor Newsom. For Mrs. Jones, Cecilia Hunter. For Mr. Lewis, Demarian Lee. For Coach Lynn, Demaya Neal. For Mrs. Marston, Liam Hale. For Ms. Perez, Blake Jones. For Mrs. Snipes, Harrison Stanislawski. For Coach Stalin, Julie Penska. For Mrs. Starr, Janae Strange. For Mrs. White, Isabella Mortensen. For Mrs. Whiten, Anaya Rayner. For Mrs. Whitaker, Gabby Ware. For Mrs. Wood, Lorelei Hale. And for Coach Woods, Emmett Walsh. Congratulations to our Class Citizenship Award winners. Next up, we have our Helping Hands Awards. This award recognizes individuals who have gone above and beyond to be helpful to their friends and classmates. This year's Helping Hands Awards recipients are as follows. In the 6th grade, Bronwyn McGee and Dean Walker. In the 7th grade, Trayvon Lindsay and Riley Crane. And in the 8th grade, Tristan Hairston, Teresa Jones, and Michaela Scott. Thank you to those Helping Hands recipients. This would normally be the time when we recognize our Teacher of the Year. 2020-2021, like many other situations, has been a unique situation for our Teacher of the Year recipient. Due to COVID and the impact it had on the end of last year, the 2020 Teacher of the Year got to retain their standing as the 2021 Teacher of the Year. So we want to say congratulations once again to Mrs. Rachel Feinstock as our 2020 and 2021 Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Feinstock is an awesome representative of our school and for our school district, and we appreciate what she does here at Aaron Cohn every day. Thank you, Mrs. Feinstock. Next up, we have our newly named Richard Green Service Award. This award is given in honor of our previous principal, Mr. Richard Green, whose dedication to service set an example for our students to follow. Tonight we present the Richard Green Service Award to students at each grade level to recognize their service to our school community. Tonight's recipient of the 6th grade Richard Green Service Award are truly outstanding students who not only contribute to a positive classroom environment, but they are also willing to help others. These students are friendly, encouraging, and thoughtful not only to their peers, but all of those who encounter them. It is with great pride that I present this award to Avon Connors and Addison Burnett. The 7th grade winners of the Richard Green Service Award are wonderful, caring, and compassionate young people who can always be counted on to be a positive role model for other students. Their overwhelming desire to help others is evident in their actions both at school and in the community. They are always willing to extend a helpful hand and support those in need. It is an honor to present this award to Paul Rangel Bodon and Emma Mathis. The 8th grade winners of the Richard Green Service Award are amazing students. They are kind-hearted, genuine, and always willing to help others first. Each of these students are a pleasure to teach and are always willing to help their peers. They are described by their teachers as hardworking. It is a pleasure to present this award to Will Carroll and Maya Bagsby. Congratulations and thank you to our Richard Green Service Award winners. We hope to have Mr. Green present this in person for the years to come. Next up, we have the Aaron Cohn Middle School Spirit Award. Tonight we honor individuals from each grade level that embody school spirit. These students are very active in our school community. Each one consistently attends the various activities associated with Aaron Cohn Middle School. These students show their support as an active participant or as an enthusiastic bystander. They are proud to be an Aaron Cohn Bulldog, and we are certainly glad they are too. The recipients of the Aaron Cohn Middle School Spirit Award this year are, for the 6th grade, Erin Napoli and Stacia Strozier. For 7th grade, Jaden Jackson and Essence Relaford. And for 8th grade, Nick Faison and Demaya Neal. Congratulations to those Aaron Cohn Middle School Spirit Award winners. Next, we have the Chris Cox Academic Athletic Award. This award is named in honor of Chris Cox, who embodied both high standards of academics and dedication to athletics. Chris Cox began teaching at Rothschild Middle School in 1980, where he dedicated 21 years to teaching 7th grade. In 2003, he became the assistant principal at Rothschild Middle School. A year later, he became the principal at Rothschild. The last 2 years, he served in the district as principal at Double Churches Middle School. During his years teaching and being an administrator, Chris Cox encouraged students, as well as his own children, Christy and Brian, to strive for excellence in their academics and their athletics. During his years at Rothschild, he coached football, basketball, and track, leaving behind a legacy of winning. The recipients of this year's Chris Cox Academic Athletic Award maintained the highest GPA of all 8th grade students while being strong additions to their athletic teams. It is an honor to present this year's Chris Cox Academic Athletic Award to Haley Hurd and Demarion Lee. Up next, we have our T. Hiram Stanley Award. Recently, 12 outstanding middle school students in Muskogee County were honored by the Kiwanis Club for their academics, leadership, community service, and good character. These students received T. Hiram scholarships. This unique program started in 1979 as a way of recognizing and encouraging academic and overall excellence among promising middle school students. The scholarship is named after a former Kiwanis Club president. T. Hiram Stanley served as a high school principal in Mississippi, as well as chairman of the Muskogee County School Board. 3 of Aaron Cohn middle school students applied for this honor. At this time, we'd like to recognize these applicants: Carla Kawad, Maya Puckett, and Amari Trotman. The student earning the title as Aaron Cohn's middle school's T. Hiram Stanley representative is indeed an outstanding young lady. As well as her obvious dedication to academics, she displays genuine commitment to her family, friends, and scholastic activities. A well-rounded student with many talents, she maintains a 4.0 average while taking advanced courses. She also finds time to excel as a member of the Academic Bowl team, the math team, the robotics team, and National Junior Honor Society. In addition to her academic activities, she contributes to Aaron Cohn Middle School's orchestra. Outside of school, she remains an active member of her community, where she faithfully gives time to her various activities. It is a great honor to recognize this year's Aaron Cohn T. Hiram Stanley winner, Miss Maya Puckett. Congratulations, Maya. Next up, we have our elective and special area awards. First up is our Outstanding Physical Education Student Award that is nominated by all coaches. The Outstanding Physical Education students chosen by Coach Ingram are as follows. In the 6th grade, Gabriel Walden. 7th grade, Emma Mathis. And in the 8th grade, Haley Hurd. Outstanding Physical Education students nominated by Coach Bowles. In the 6th grade, Hayden Collins. And in the 7th grade, Gino Whitaker. Outstanding Physical Education students nominated by Coach Thompson. In the 7th grade, we have Sydney Malone. And in the 8th grade, Ryan Collins. And lastly, our Outstanding Physical Education students nominated by Coach Richburg. We have in the 6th grade, Jace Rivera. And in the 8th grade, Maya Bagsby. Congratulations to those students. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Art Student Award chosen by Ms. Thomas are as follows. In the 7th grade, we have Cameron Player. And we have 2 8th grade recipients, Kayla Campbell and Isadale Mantok. Congratulations, students. Our Outstanding Spanish student, as nominated by Ms. Hale. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Spanish Student Award chosen by Ms. Hale are as follows. For the 6th grade, Addison Burnett. 7th grade, Ansley Corcoran. And in the 8th grade, Abigail Ice. Congratulations to those students. Our Outstanding Healthcare Science student, as nominated by Mrs. Coach Branch. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Healthcare Science Student Award are as follows. In the 6th grade, Addison Burnett and Reagan Evans. In the 7th grade, Heidi Swain and Gabby Ware. In the 8th grade, we have Ben Green and Jordan Lamb. Congratulations to those healthcare students. Our Outstanding Servant Leadership student, also nominated by Coach Branch. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Servant Leadership Student Award are as follows. Miss Haley Hurd and Peyton Murray. Congratulations to those servant leadership students. Our outstanding engineering student, as nominated by Ms. Carol Sutcliffe, receiving this year's Outstanding Engineering Student Awards as selected by Ms. Sutcliffe are as follows. For the 6th grade, Ella Scharf and Logan Brock. For the 7th grade, Emma Mathis and Jacob Sanford. For the 8th grade, Jabria Brown and Jameson Laws. Congratulations to those engineering students. Our Outstanding Orchestra Awards are presented by Mr. Chase Pauley. This year's recipient of this year's Outstanding Orchestra Awards are as follows. In the 6th grade, Emmett Walsh. 7th grade, Savon Kelly. In the 8th grade, Hannah Aoki. This year's Most Improved Orchestra Student Award goes to Camille Locke. Congratulations to those orchestra students. This year's Outstanding Band Student Awards are as follows, once again presented by Mr. Chase Pauley. In the 6th grade, we have Gabriel Walden. 7th grade, Zachary Molina. 8th grade, Myron Sago. The Most Improved Band Member Award goes to Ariana Clark. Congratulations to those band students. Our Outstanding Choral Student Awards, given by Mr. Matt Andrade. This year, the Outstanding Choral students are as follows. In the 6th grade, we have Ava Gerber. 7th grade, Ansley Corcoran. And in the 8th grade, Abigail Heiss. Congratulations to those chorus students. At this time, we'd also like to recognize our students that earned a superior rating at Georgia's District 3 Solo and Ensemble Showcase. For her solo performance, we'd like to recognize Ms. Jaden Tricochet. For their duet performance, we'd like to recognize Eliana Brew and Alyssa Sentadorajani. And for their small ensemble performance, we have McKenna Lewis, Mallory Gordy, Ariana Hernandez, Ansley Corcoran, and Addison Burnett. We also have as well Junior Joseph, McKenna Lewis, Elliot Holmes, and Abigail Heiss that we would like to recognize. Congratulations to all these awesome chorus students. Next up, we have our Work Ethic Awards. Work ethic is a value based on hard work and diligence. The following students have proven themselves to be extremely hardworking, even when the task at hand is not easy. Tonight's recipients of the Work Ethic Awards are as follows. In the 6th grade, we have Tanner Bergman and Andrea Grudit. In the 7th grade, Andrew Folds, Timothy Franklin, and Ambrielle Houston. In the 8th grade, Skylar Bruton, Diana Gordillo Vasquez, and Vanessa Gordillo Vasquez. Thank you to all those students for having a superior work ethic. Up next, we'd like to recognize our distance learning stars. The following students have excelled even during challenging circumstances. These students consistently perform brilliantly while learning from home. Tonight's recipients of the Distance Learning Star Award are as follows. In the 6th grade, we have Hannah Southern and Landon Thor. 7th grade, Isabel Lugo Frasqueri and Roberto Diaz. In the 8th grade, Adia Gray and Jameson Laws. Thank you to those distance learning students for continuing to excel despite these challenges. Next up, we'd like to recognize our students that have exhibited perfect attendance for the year. Good attendance is vital to a successful school year. The following students' dedication to their education is evident by their perfect attendance for this school year, which is extremely challenging in spite of this year's pandemic. Perfect attendance students for the 6th grade are as follows: Logan Brock, Fabian Burock, Noah Crosby, Ava Gerber, Aiden Hawken, Romeo Leary, Bronwyn McGee, Ella Scharf, Madison Seals, and Ariana Woods. Thank you to those 6th graders who exhibited perfect attendance. In the 7th grade, we have as follows: Rihanna Bell, Abby Buckner, Anaya Butler, Emma Collins, Kendall Daniels, Roberto Diaz, Andrew Folds, David Galarza Vasquez, Sydney Hicks, Jai Jackson, Jalen Jerrigan, Trayvon Lindsay, Talia Mason, Colson McCullough, Dominic Medico, Jeremy Moore, Julian Peeler, Paul Rangel Baudon, Essence Relaford, Noah Singleton, Heidi Swain, Alyssa Sentador Johnny, Zachary Thomas, Riley Trosclair, Joshua Truitt, Jordan Tucker, Gracelyn White, and Gino Whitaker. Thank you to those 7th graders who exhibited perfect attendance for this school year. And our 8th grade students that exhibited perfect attendance for this year are as follows: Alan Alteed, Anna Ioka, Sandeep, on this one, Bala Subrahmanian, Olivia Bruton, Skylar Bruton, Brianna Childers, Michaela Coles, Gabriel Eddy, Sydney Foster, Taylor Horton, Teresa Jones, Junior Joseph, Ara Kane, Cassidy Kegler, Jordan Lamb, Tamarion Lee, Sean Mason, Adriana Melendez Tirado, Antonio Murray, Peyton Murray, Demaya Neal, Myron Sago, Owen Steele, Bryson Stokes, and Donovan Thomas. Thank you once again to those 8th graders for having perfect attendance for this school year. Next up, we'd like to recognize this year's honor roll students. The following students have earned all A's and B's this school year based on their yearly average, achieving honor roll students. Guys, this was no small feat in this school year especially, and this is a very long list, so bear with us please. Honor roll students for the 6th grade: Heaven Adams, Tanner Bergman, Nathaniel Brodnix, Mackenzie Brown, McKenna Brunei, Jamani Bryant, Journey Butler, Brayley Caraway, Jakayla Coleman, Olivia Davidson, Carson Davis, Bobby Dickey, Teresa Doswell, Ava Edinburgh, Reagan Evans, Amaya Gaines, Amaya Glover, Shane Gravel, Braden Grigsby, Bailey Hardaway, Sanai Harris, Lucille Hart, Paul Hart, Evan House, Serenity Jackson, Daniel Jesus, Wava Johnson, Emma Jones Watson, Isabella Loomis, Tamara McCoy, Ted McClanahan, Aaron Natholi, Anaya Rayner, Jace Rivera, Taylor Robinson, Denalis Romero Santana, and Avalon Rush. Got a few more sixth graders, excuse me. Liliana Santana, Jailer Shropshire, Madison Seals, Jaden Smith, Tori Smith, Stacia Strozier, Cordell Thomas, Nathan Truitt, Gabrielle Walden, Brianna Walker, Emmett Walsh, and J.C. Watkins. Congratulations and thank you to those sixth graders on their honor roll achievement. This year's seventh grade honor roll recipients are as follows: Bailey Anthony, Lucian Auger Jones, Rondasia Bailey, Rashad Barnes, Ethan Bryant, Addison Burnett, Cohen Carruthers, Harper Coley, Tyler Collins, Riley Crane, Kendall Daniels, Keelan Dietrich, Andrew Folds, Timothy Franklin, Emma Fraser, Leah Garcia Augustus, Addison Gibson, Donovan Granville, Lorelei Hale, Sophia Harmon, Jai Jackson, Jaden Jackson, Jordan Johnson, Katie Jones, Savon Kelly, Cheyenne King, Colson McCullough, Jeremy Moore, Taylor Newsom, Addison Nicholas, Caitlin Penwarden, Amy Pontecorva, Kaylin Popham, Gianna Rivera, Adrian San Nicolas, Liliana Saucedo, Tatum Seville, Jasper Sayers, Mary Scribner, Noah Singleton, Christian Staple, Andre Thrasher, Braden Trombley, Joshua Truitt, Matthew Tyler, David Vega, Kate Vineyard, Madison Vincent, Graceland White, Hayden Whitaker, Jordan Williams, Jackson Woods, Lorenzo Young, and Stefano Zamorano. Thank you and congratulations to those 7th grade students who have earned honor roll. Excuse me. Now our 8th grade students earning honor roll for the year are as follows: Connor Bounds, Skylar Bruton, Chanel Cabrera, Tanaya Carmichael, Riley Cassidy, Carla Kawad, Selena Santino, Brianna Childers, Ryan Collins, Angel Cote, Sarah Edenhofer, Gavin Farley, Carter Freiberg, Colin Freiberg, Rylan Gainey, Deanna Gordillo Vasquez, Emma Griffin, Tobias Harmon, Amara Harper, Jalea Harris, Chloe Hartzell, Jake Heitmuller, Ariana Hernandez, Teresa Jones, Piper King, Jameson Laws, McKenna Lewis, Mackenzie Lewis, Maya Love, Will Mason, Kenna McCoy, Adriana Melendez Tirado, Morgan Morris, Antonio Murray, Peyton Murray, Sally Myers, Sadie Newman, Colton Ratliff, Celise Rambert, Renarion Robinson, Sophia Rose Garcia, Sayer Sanders, Donovan Thomas, Jaden Tricochet, Amari Trotman, Tamarius Walker, Camden Walker, Leland Williams, and Kira Wilson. Once again, thanks to those 8th graders for earning honor roll for this school year. Once again, you can see it was a very long list. We have a lot of excellent students here at Aaron Cohn Middle School. Next, we want to honor our top student awards. Tonight, we present the top student awards to honor Aaron Cohn Middle School's top 8th grade students in the areas of math, English, science, and social studies. Tonight's recipients for the top math student award are as follows: Sadie Gimmer and Jordan Lamb. Congratulations to each of those math students. Our top science student award winners are as follows: Adia Gray, Abigail Heiss, and Ryan Burren. Congratulations to those top science student award winners. The top English Language Arts Award winners are as follows: Sadie Gimmer, Lindsay Owens, and Owen Steele. Congratulations to those English Language Arts Award winners. And this year's top Social Studies Student Award recipients are as follows: Emily Gasser, Mael Green, and Camden Walker. Congratulations to those Social Studies Award winners. Next up is our principals list. And once again, guys, this is kind of a lengthy list. And once again, I don't think it can go unsaid what it means to earn this during this school year and all the challenges that we've faced both professionally and as students and as parents. So this is quite an honor. This year's principal list recipients are students that have earned all A's for this school year. Our principals list recipients for the 6th grade are as follows: Logan Brock, Addison Burnett, John Burton, Noah Klein, Caden Collins, Haven Connors, Noah Crosby, Cale Gore, Mackenzie Griffin, Sydney Griffin, Andrea Gruda, Liam Hale, Sarah Hedge, Hayden Hocking, Andrew Jones, Ella Jones, Romeo Leary, Camille Locke, Bronwyn McGee, Jalee McMillan, Isabel Mortensen, Gabrielle Neal, Ella Ortiz, Gabrielle Perez, Araf Raymond, Alina Rios, Ella Scharf, Jalen Shaw, Hannah Southern, Taryn Stringfellow, Levi Thompson, Landon Thor, Dean Walker, Michaela Walton, Braxton Wilkinson, and Ariana Woods. Congratulations to those 6th grade Principals List Award winners. Our 7th grade Principals List is as follows: Caden Barber, Dallas Barfield, Rihanna Bell, Zach Bowman, Eliana Brew, Abby Buckner, Lauren Carruthers, Walter Clark, Emma Collins, Ansley Corcoran, Roberto Diaz, Charles Frimpong, Riley Hedges, Sydney Hicks, Ambrielle Houston, Riley Hughes, Anaya Ingram, Henry Johnson, Trayvon Lindsay, Isabella Lugo Frasqueri, Talia Mason, Emma Mathis, Dominic Medico, Kennedy Muff, Hayden Pastor, Julian Peeler, Julie Penska, Paul Rangel Boudon, Essence Relaford, Paige Rivera, Jacob Sanford, Amara Grace Shorter, Whitley Sykes, Harrison Stanislawski, Heidi Swain, Alyssa Synthedor-Johnny, Zachary Thomas, Skylar Toombs, Riley Trosclair, Jordan Tucker, Gabby Ware, and Gino Whitaker. Congratulations to those students on earning principal's list in the 7th grade. Our 8th grade principal's list nominees, or students that earned principal's list for the year, are as follows: Jessa Ang, Hannah Aoki, Maya Bagsby, forgive me once again on this one, Sundeep Balasubramanian, Jonathan Banks, Skylar Bowen, Olivia Bruton, Jabria Brown, Mark Cady, Kaylee Campbell, William Carroll, Ariana Clark, Michaela Coles, Anna Colwell, Gracie Conkle, Samantha Duncan, Carissa Fisher, Sydney Foster, Hannah Furman, Emily Gasser, Sadie Gimmer, Skylar Gidron, Michael Gilchrist, Vanessa Gordillo Vasquez, Adia Gray, Ben Green, Mael Green, Jaden Harper, Haley Hurd, Jediah Heflin, Martin Heim, Abigail Heiss, Elliot Holmes, Taylor Horton, Cecilia Hunter, Emily Jones, Hera Kane, Cassidy Kegler, Lauren Kingsley, Jordan Lamb, Damarian Lee, Abby Lavelle, Kylie Miner, Demaya Neal, Lindsay Owens, Maya Puckett, Myron Sago, Maya Shemansky, Michaela Scott, Gabrielle Sneed, Colin Starrett, Owen Steele, Carolina Thompson, Samari Whitaker, Alicia Williams, Jordan Wilson, and Danica Young. Once again, congratulations to those 8th grade students for maintaining all A's and earning principal's lists for this school year. Next up, we have our Principal's Award. The following individuals represent Aaron Cohn Middle School's best all-around students. These students excelled academically while also serving as exceptional role models. At this time, we would like to honor tonight's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade recipients of Aaron Cohn Middle School's Principal Award. Our 2 nominees or 2 award recipients for the 6th grade Principal's Award are Michaela Walton and Romeo Leary. Congratulations to those 6th graders for being nominated for this Principal's Award. Our 7th grade recipients of the Principal's Award are as follows: Julie Penska and Roberto Diaz. Congratulations to those 7th graders as being this year's recipient of the 7th grade Principal's Award. And this year's 8th grade winners of this year's Principal Award are as follows: Haley Hurd and Owen Steele. Congratulations to those 8th grade students for being nominated as this year's 8th grade Principal's Award winners. At this time, we have a very special presentation, so I would like to turn this over to Dr. David and Jane Colbers, who will be joining us virtually to present the Aaron Cohn Citizenship Award.
Hello, I'm Dr. David Colbers, and I'm here today with my wife, Jane Cohn Colbers. Yes, the middle part of her name is Cohn, just like Aaron Cohn Middle School. You know why? Because she is the daughter of Aaron Cohn. She's the youngest of the 3 children. We're here in this video today because we have an overwhelming sense of pride that this school is named after our dad and wanted to do something to help in the journey in making Aaron Cohn the best middle school in the whole state of Georgia, if not in the whole United States of America. It seems after 7 short years, Aaron Cohn Middle School is well on its way to obtaining those goals. We wanted everyone associated with the school to know more about Aaron Cohn the man, not just the picture that hangs in the lobby where the man who the school is named for. So we created this award called the Aaron Cohn Citizenship Award. It's awarded annually to honor an 8th grade student for their civic awareness, their scholastic achievement, and their community service. This year we had 7 applicants submit detailed applications that are even complete with essays about their thoughts on citizenship. We serve on a committee that reviews the applications. Did we ever have a difficult task? Every one of the applicants was amazing, and each one deserved this award based on their achievements. There's one amazing student who stood out from the rest and will be tonight's recipient of the award, and Jane will make the presentation in just a few minutes. The winner will receive a check for $1,000 to be used in the way that they see fit. A beautiful plaque will hang in the entrance foyer that will bear the winner's name. Also, a check for $2,000 will be given in honor of the awarded student to a fund providing financial assistance to anyone or anything needed at the discretion of Principal Stone. The purpose of this award is really twofold. First, it's to honor a deserving student who has demonstrated qualities that were most admired by Judge Aaron Cohn. The second is to allow us the opportunity to tell you about Judge Cohn's life and his values. Our hope is that even after his passing, he might still touch your lives just as he had ours and so many others. We'd like to briefly thank all of those who make this award possible and helping us in preserving the memory of Judge Cohn. Thanks to Principal Stone, and welcome to Principal Stone, his staff for all the support. Thanks to our friends at the Chattahoochee Valley Community Foundation, and particularly Kelly Parker, for a great deal of planning and organization this process to make it happen. Also a very special process to Mr. Larry Woods. He's developed a 1-week course about the life of Judge Cohn taught in the 6th grader classes in their cultural studies class. It's with great pleasure that I introduce to you my wife of 49 years, soon to be 50, and my best friend, Jane Cohn Colbers, who will make the presentation. But first, Jane and I came across this television interview of Judge Cohn. We talked a little bit about his life and his values. We reduced it to a short 90-second clip so that you might be able to put a name with a face, and we hope that you will enjoy it.
You behave like a gentleman and treat people fairly in accordance with our religion, and be a good citizen, and have respect for everybody. That's what we were taught, and that's what we did. I went in the Army just before my wife and I got married. She said, "Why did you do that?" Because I wanted to sort of pay back the United States for what they did for my parents. That was one of the reasons I'm here today, because I wanted to work with children, whether they're white, black, poor, rich. Didn't make any difference to me, and I didn't play favorites. And above all, I am proud to be an American. I am proud to be an American.
Hello, I'm Jane Cohn, and I had the great fortune of being Aaron Cohn's daughter for 62 years. Growing up with my dad was a loving, loyal, and patriotic life. In fact, he always flew the American flag in our front yard. In fact, when World War II was declared, he volunteered for the Army and was a captain in Patton's 3rd Division. He was a passionate Georgia Bulldog, and it is so fitting that the Bulldog is the mascot of your school. Did you know he had the same football tickets at the University of Georgia and the same seats for 50 years? He was a loyal dog. Dad loved his family and often said, "Nothing is more important than family." Least and not last, of course, he loved this community and he wanted to make a difference in the world. For this reason, he became a family court judge. He felt the best way to impact his community was through the family court and working with children. He served in this capacity until he was 95 years old. Well, I know you've heard about him because your school is named for him, but he also has some qualities that people don't often identify. In fact, all of our applicants were amazing and had involvement in many activities in and out of school. It was a very difficult decision for us to choose a winner. We want to personally congratulate each applicant on a fine record of citizenship. Our choice for the Aaron Cohn Citizenship Award has many of the same qualities that remind me of my dad and represent an amazing example of good citizenship. This individual is self-motivated and creative in their approach to their activities. When this person sets a goal, it is accomplished. Can you guess this person? We are excited to congratulate this year's winner of the 2021 Aaron Cohn Citizenship Award to Haley Hurd. Haley, if we were together, this would be the part where everybody claps and is so excited for you and I get to give you a hug. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait for another time. In your paper, Haley, you said, citizenship means doing things without being asked or forced, but because you know it is ultimately leads to a better community. My dad would so agree with you. He was dedicated to making Columbus, Georgia community better, and he dedicated much of his life to this cause. I was indeed impressed by your response to our essay question that read, "I've always wondered why someone didn't do something about it. Then I realized I was that somebody." You described an event at your school where some students were assigned a worksheet and looked up the answers online, and that was dishonest. You talked to your classmates about cheating and devised a plan so no one would be in trouble. They could do the right thing by creating a peer tutoring groups to get the answers. You showed courage in knowing what was right and what was wrong and standing up in a very difficult situation. My dad was a true believer in being honest. It was either the truth a lot or a lie. He always said, always do the right thing. Haley, you certainly did. Haley, you also shared your time with your community and your school. Cascade Hills Church, helping with the United Way, being a peer tutor, an ambassador to your school, and participating in track and field. You are one amazing person. It is reassuring to know that my dad's legacy will continue to live on through this wonderful school that carries his name and embraces the qualities of which he lived his life. Thank you so much for allowing our family this honor. And in closing, I'd like to quote my dad's touchstone, the way he closed every speech he ever delivered. 100 years from now, it will not matter what bank account was, the sort of house I lived in, or the kind of car that I drove. But the world may be different because I was important in the life of a child. God bless you, and God bless America.
I'd like to thank the person who worked to bring all of this together, our outstanding guidance counselor, Mrs. Alice Fry, for all that has happened here tonight. A lot of hard work and preparation has gone into this evening, and we are all grateful for your hard work and your efforts. Thank you very much, Mrs. Fry. I also want to take a minute to bid farewell to some of our valued staff members that will be moving on at the conclusion of this school year. Mrs. Carissa Branch, our healthcare teacher, will be moving on to Northside High School. Mr. Terrence Lewis, social studies teacher, will be joining the doctorate program at Auburn University. Mrs. Shannon Starr, another social studies teacher, will be moving with family to Colorado. And Coach Corey Thompson will be moving on to be the head football coach at Hardaway High School. And we especially want to recognize our retirees this year. Mrs. Iris Jones, who retired with us back in December, and Mrs. Ginger Manis and Carol Sutcliffe, who will be retiring here shortly at the end of this school year. We'd like to wish you all well in your new adventures. You will surely be missed here at Aaron Cohn Middle School, and we appreciate everything that you have done for our school and for our students, for our staff, and for our parents. Thank you very much. I'd like to close this evening by congratulating and thanking our students for all their hard work and efforts, especially in such a challenging year such as this one. Thank you to our parents for their ongoing and continued support, and especially to our amazing teachers for their outstanding job that they do daily. Tonight is truly a celebration of those three groups coming together. That level of respect between these three groups is what ties together all you have seen tonight. Teaching is one of the toughest professions even in the most normal of years. This past year and a half has been a true challenge. We are so blessed here at Aaron Cohn Middle School to have the dedicated faculty and staff that has rose to this challenge. We are so blessed to have a great group of students that have overcome challenges and persevered. And we are especially blessed to have a great group of parents and guardians that have supported us along the way. It has truly been a team effort. For all of this, we sincerely thank you all that you have done for us this year. Thank you all again for joining us in recognizing these awesome students tonight. Students, if you received an award, these awards will be available at the school tomorrow. To our 8th graders, we wish you the very best of luck moving forward. Just remember, you'll always be a Bulldog. To our returning 6th and 7th graders, we'll see you soon. Thank you and good night. Age here, this old age. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Anytime?
Yep.
All right.